I gotta warn you, I'm on a rant today. What's the best voice message you can leave? I just got a call. I didn't recognize the number. I let it go to voice message. Oh man, it was the worst voice message I've heard from someone trying to sell me something. And I bet you've heard your share of pitiful voice messages too. But here's the real question. What does your voice messages sound like that you leave to your prospects? In this video, you're going to learn the best voice message to leave. So stay tuned. Hi, Christine Harrington here, the Savvy Sales Lady, your personal YouTube sales coach, helping you become savvy at selling. Now, I can't count how many times salespeople have asked me this one question. Christine, should I leave a voice message or should I hang up? No, don't hang up. And here's why. You make a call on Monday, you get the prospect's voicemail, you hang up. In this day of caller ID, they can not only see your phone number, chances are they can see the business you're calling from, and if you're using your own personal cell phone, they can see your name too. And don't you dare put it on block caller ID so it shows up as a block call or shows up as unknown to the other person. Ouch, no. So 2 hours later, you try him again. He still doesn't pick up. You get his voicemail, so now you hang up for a second time. This time you decide to wait 24 hours. So the next day, you call. He's available to talk, but he recognizes that you called him twice the day before and hung up. He has no idea who you are. He's not going to pick the phone up because he doesn't know what you want. It's gotten weird now, and you've become a phone stalker. I get calls like that all the time. If somebody doesn't leave me a message, I don't return their phone calls, period. And this is why I'm ranting, because it is a real pet peeve of mine. It sends a message that you don't care enough to leave a message, or you're stalking them. So here's what I do, and you should do the same. I leave a voice message that's short, tight, and concise. I never wing it when leaving a voice message when I'm cold calling or to a prospect that I've talked to. I always leave a short, tight, and concise message. I script it first, I plan out my tones, and I'll go into that right now. Here's the voice message I use. John, this is Christine Harrington with the Savvy Sales Lady. I have new sales information just released. I believe you'll find it helpful. My phone number is, and then I leave my phone number slowly twice. Or I might leave this voice message. John, this is Christine Harrington with the Savvy Sales Lady. There's a few new sales strategies that's just come out to help your sales team. I believe you'll find it helpful. My number is, and then I give my number again twice slowly. Now keep it short and keep it under 15 seconds. And remember, you're only conveying one point, not a list of points. Now, will this one voice message cause an urgency within the prospect to pick up the phone and return your call or my call? Well, probably not. So think about it this way. You're at home watching TV and a commercial comes on, advertising from your favorite fast food restaurant on their biggest, most luscious cheeseburger that's just recently come out. Now, will that one commercial propel your behavior to get you out of your chair, into your car, down to that fast food restaurant to buy it? Chances are no. But if you notice throughout the program you're watching, the advertiser will play the same commercial over 2 or 3 times. They're implanting a memory of that commercial. And here's why. The next day, you're out and about doing your sales call when you're driving down the road and you see this fast food restaurant and you remember the advertisement from the night before. So what do? You probably pull in and buy that cheeseburger. That's the same kind of implanting memories you want to create by leaving voice messages. But if you keep hanging up when you get the prospect's voicemail, you never have that opportunity to create that memory. Get it? Now, here's another common problem that I want to talk about, and that is salespeople tell me that they'll leave a voice message, but they'll say in the voice message that they'll follow up with them in an email. No, don't do that either. Isn't the goal to have a voice-to-voice conversation with the prospect? If you say you're going to follow up with an email, he isn't going to call you back. Now, soon I'm going to be posting a couple of videos on voicemail follow-up and follow-up cadence. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe now so that you'll be notified when those two videos are available. They're in a series that I'm doing on cold calling. So now let's break down that voicemail into steps, okay? The first line is, John, this is Christine Harrington, the Savvy Sales Lady. Now, if you notice, I didn't say, hi, John. I said, John. When you just say John or use their first name, it implies that you already know them. And you want to start building rapport now. All the other sales reps say, hi, John. And now this next one is really important. Now, if you notice, I used my name and who I work for. I'm the Savvy Sales Lady, right? You always want to use your name and the company that you work for. Don't hide behind just your name. You want to create credibility. So being upfront in a voice message is creating credibility. The second line is, I have new sales information just released. So you're making the message timely, just release. And if you notice, I dropped the volume of my voice because what were we taught in speech? That when you drop your voice, lower your volume, it causes people to think it's something important, and so they lean into what? Listen. The third line is, I believe you'll find it helpful. He's a reasonable man, right? He wants relevant information for a sales team, right? That's what you want to create. And so the fourth line is my phone number, which I repeat twice, and I say it slowly and enunciate each number. I know you've gotten voice messages where people just rush through their phone numbers and you had to keep replaying it just to write it down. Those voice messages I delete because they didn't care enough to take the time to make sure I got their number. Somewhere, somebody told people to rush their phone numbers to create a sense of urgency. Well, I just say that's hogwash. It's just rude. So let's conclude with the key points. Leave a voice message under 15 seconds. Make it about the prospect, not about you. Leave a message with one point only. Speak with the right tone and energy. Leave your phone number slowly twice. Now, a quick reminder, those upcoming videos will be released here shortly, so make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. But remember, sales is a journey. It's not a quick trip around the block. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.